Lunar Operations Command, a former trampoline into outer space. In our seemingly endless explorations into the galactic unknown, I decided to delve a bit deeper into the history of human activities on our moon. A number of articles ago we were told by Jason Rice about the first base on the moon that was bought by the Antarctic Germans from the Siakar in 1947. So far I haven't heard him talk about a certain base that is called the Lunar Operations Command, both by Corey Goode, Val Nek when he was still actively part of the Galactic Federation of Worlds operations near Earth, and Elena Danaan. The goal of this article is to introduce the Lunar Operations Command to you, mainly based on the early testimonies of Corey Goode. Introduction by Corey Goode. In 2015, David Wilcock asked Corey Goode what the Lunar Operation Command is. He answered that it is a neutral, diplomatic facility on the backside of the moon that is used by various secret space programs. Although some people are stationed there, he said that it was more of a way station. People were coming and going there all the time, mainly to go further into the solar system and beyond. Goode describes the Lunar Operation Command as bell-shaped. He also distinguished this LOC from the base of the Antarctic, Dark Fleet, Germans. He located that base of the Germans at about the 10 o'clock direction. He said that these Germans were the ones who started building the Lunar Operation Command in the 1930s and 1940s, and eventually it was further extended by the Americans in the late 1950s. Jason Rice doesn't specifically talk about the Lunar Operation Command, but he did say that the Germans only built their first moon base in 1947, and not in the 1930s as Goode suggests. Rice also says that they sold that particular base on the moon in 1991 to the U.S. According to Rice and also according to Elena Danaan's information, there was a strong competition between the Antarctic/Mars Germans and the U.S. cabal in space, with the Germans leading the way for a long time. The transfer of the LOC to the Earth Alliance. In 2021, the Lunar Operation Command was taken from the malevolent forces and it was handed over to the Earth Alliance. In the excerpt on the website, you can hear Elena Danaan bring this uplifting news. The LOC used as a facility for producing MED beds. In 2021, Val Nek also spoke about this new function of the Lunar Operation Command. I can now report that Lunar Operations Command is in the process of being remodeled into a medical facility for the Terran military. There are technologies, as you know, being manufactured. I repeat again, that these technologies are advanced technologies from the Federation and are being manufactured by the Terran people. The technology that will be present in Lunar Operations Command are medical technologies. It will be used as a medical base for the Terran military. It is necessary to point out that until this time, real healing technologies have not been available to the Terran people. It was and is important to the Federation that these technologies be released in the proper way, through us, the Federation, and the Earth Alliance. Thus, these medical technologies and the release of such is also outlined in the Jupiter Agreements. Some reflections. Corey Goode said that every species had their own Lunar Operation Command. Mira once described what kind of species were present during the height of malevolent ET power. She also told us about why it was very handy for them to have a moon that had a dark side that could not be seen by people on the planet. For further research on this topic of the Lunar Operation Command, it would be nice to know when the Antarctic Germans really started building this facility and when the U.S. joined. Goode said that it was a neutral zone. Would this have implied that Solar Warden of the Earth Alliance also used that facility? If you would like to galactically tune into other Terrans to discuss these matters in an independent environment, see the Galactic Anthropology Study Group on Telegram.